For the last 2 years, I've been writing a book called Twice Upon a Ghost Town. And this is a painting I just did. I made this the cover. Actually, this picture isn't used in the cover. This one is superimposed in here. And I'll tell you a little bit about the paintings. But Twice Upon a Ghost Town. In this book, it's a historical fiction, and I've been writing it for the last couple of years. Finally finished it on March 31st, 2020. So yes, I'm very happy about that. And in the book there are many historical photos, and there is also these two paintings that I did. This one is of a scene with a train going by the depot, and this is painted from an original black and white photograph, so the tracks are exactly where they're supposed to be. And in the telephone pole, the telegraph pole's there. At first I wasn't going to keep it in, but I thought, you know what, I got to stay true to the photograph. So I put that in. It was tricky doing the wires, but there's a lot of detail. I'm very, very, very proud of this painting, very proud. So the other painting that I did of scenes of that ghost town, Rhyolite, Nevada, we're talking about, okay, Rhyolite, Nevada. It's about 120 miles away from Las Vegas, Nevada, north, kind of northwest. Anyway, this is the ruins of the Cook, the J.S. Cook Bank building, and those ruins are still there. A lot of people go there and they check out the depot. The depot's still there. There's a bottle house still there. There's so much. But let me go ahead and tell you about the story of Twice Upon a Ghost Town. Okay, I've got to read it from my laptop here. And I'll superimpose a picture on the screen so you don't have to look at me. Okay. Twice Upon a Ghost Town. Can a teen boy find his time capsule in a ghost town where he once lived in 1910? His future depends on it. Anyway, here goes the actual description. 1910. Rhyolite, Nevada, a boom-to-bust gold rush town, is home to 12-year-old boy Johnny Keenan and his best friend Butch. They make a time capsule and agreed to dig it up in 30 years. But Rhyolite soon became a ghost town, and a tragedy struck which altered their futures. The time capsule idea came from the railroad friend who worked at the local train station, Mr. Scott, a 30-year-old ticket agent for the Las Vegas and Tonopah Railroad. He takes the carefree and curious boy under his wing. He talks about his own secret time capsule he had hidden in the depot and suggested the fun project to him and his pal. Mr. Scott's suggestion would unknowingly affect the futures of them both. But how and when? Rhyolite soon became abandoned. The 1907 financial panic strangled the life out of the gold mining city and scattered residents to the four winds. Over a century later, the depot and bottle house still remain, where the eerie desert winds are whispering about an undying love and an unforgotten bond between old friends. In the desert ground and in the abandoned depot, the time capsules await, the contents having the link to severed love and more, just yearning to be unleashed. They would remain undiscovered for 109 years until a boy enters into the picture. 7-year-old Raymond has recurring nightmares about a ghost town that he can name. When he's 15 A startling revelation about a time capsule occurred while under hypnosis. So along with his parents and therapist, they journeyed to the abandoned desert city to follow the clues. And where will it all lead? So, all aboard this time machine ride into the past to one of America's most unique ghost towns, featuring the magnificent depot and the bottle house. Included in this book, this ebook, are numerous historic images from Rhyolite's gloried past to its ghostly present. Okay, that is what I have. And I hope you'll check it out. It's going to be available after April 5th, I think, 2020. So if you're watching this and it's beyond April 5th, 2020, the book is available at Amazon.com. Punch in Twice Upon a Ghost Town, or punch in my name, Ray Tutaj, or you can type in the URL http:// whichever way they go, and then Amazon.com/author/RayTutai.com. I think that's it. But you should be able to find it just by typing in the title. But I wanted to share that with you because that's been my life for the last 2 years. Every day, every morning, sometimes 4:30 in the morning when it's really quiet, I like to write, and it helps me to transport myself into a different world. I'm really proud of this story. I mean, the twists and turns and the connections between Raymond's parents and relatives and friends and the depot agent, the ticket agent. It's also a message of hope. It's a message of hope in there, and I hope you'll check it out. Anyway, I don't have anything else more to say. The date today is March 31st, 2020, and we're just starting this crazy pandemic nightmare, and I wish everybody well, stay safe, and we'll get through this together. Stay home, read a book, paint, play your guitar, do something creative, artistically, to get your mind in a different gear, because I know when I watch the news, it's extremely depressing to me right now, and it gets me really anxious. And I'm a people person. I like to be outdoors most of the time. It's probably why I'm making a lot more videos than I have been, because I'm cooped up mostly. But I'm usually outdoors, going downtown here in Winslow, Arizona, to the coffee shops, to the different places of businesses, and visiting the employees, and getting together with my guitar friends at another coffee shop. And life has just come kind of to a screeching halt for so many people. And anyway, I wanted to share with you what I've been doing, and I'm very glad that I just finished this book, and now it will be available, and I will be putting up more videos of music in the coming days, weeks, months, as soon as I figure out how to press or find the publish button in the new YouTube design. I can't find it for the life of me. If one of you know, mention it to me in a comment, because I can't find it. I've looked everywhere. Yeah, so that's why I had to go back to the classic design. The old one, just to hit the publish button. And anyway, have a good day. Take care. Be safe.